with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Foxborough. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready. Here's a first carry for their running back. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Patriots are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Broncos. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Cup 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Into space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Patriots.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
14. Dolphins, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Ryan Wright now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, New England. What a big play for the special teams unit, Greg. They get the block and the score. Big swing that starts with getting to the kicker.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. And anytime you draw up a successful punt block rush, it starts with identifying the breakdown of the protection unit. In this case, they found that weak link. They were able to exploit it. It leads not only to the block, but to the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Now, Thompson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger and throwing and completing.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the set.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Thompson. Now one out wide to Achad. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
11 more yards.
Waddle's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
First down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That's the Waddle again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Throwing Thompson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll go with A-check. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the first.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gravity Lions!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And the Patriots.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Ready up!
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Ready?
On the ground, here is Henderson. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. It's now third and goal.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. They'll run.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Okay,
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Thompson now to throw. That's taken in by Echek. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Thompson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Ready?
Thompson to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Red, 38. Double, 30%.
A run, and it's Echek. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
That's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Thompson. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long.
Yellow, red, cycle. Cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Ready?
He'll try and run it here. It's Echek. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll keep this himself, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Let's go. Blue, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. This one caught at the full. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they get some points here and cut into the lead. I don't know. You've been there. Do you feel the pressure even though it's the first quarter, given what the score is?
I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, is you just can't start chasing. You can't come out of your game plan this early here in the first quarter. Just keep chipping away, keep putting together good possessions. Now, they find themselves trailing by this much here in the 3rd and 4th quarter. That changes everything.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Eagles.
A run, and this is Henderson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. '60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
70s.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. Bronco with 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big hit for the Patriots, and even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Quick throw, taken in, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
As the Dolphins 9
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Right there.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Red, yellow. Here we go. Set.
Now, Thompson. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play to kick off this drive. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
560.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Set, cut. 45. White. Set.
To throw is Thompson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
down for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Dolphins will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check smash, check smash, check smash. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
70 Lions. Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So, 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, New England.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
And he's open, middle of the feet. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. And so much for it. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 8. Big Lion.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing, Thompson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Thompson now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
A gain of 16 yards.
Thompson. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Deal. Here we go. Here we go. Check.
Thompson to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Thompson. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Escaping to his left. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Yellow, 43.
Now receiver coming around, got the pop pass, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big Lion, let's go now.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
First and 10.
Go, check. Go. Here we go. Here it Hawk 70. Hawk. Cougar 19.
Heel drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Hey, check that, check
but
that.
I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
70 Timberwolf. Cut up. 60
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Panther Street.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he will score again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats will extend this third quarter lead.
45, Dolphins 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. 10.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 10 black. Blue and striker. 10.
Back to throw. Moving to. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Throwing now on third and long. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Got it. Ready? Check. Bobcat. Check. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready?
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Perry, Florida, touchdown New England. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Smash. Red. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
12, 10. Set hunt. White, blue, 32. Set hunt.
They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Green check. Here we go. Set. Hunt.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, Oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Out to his right, and he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Let's go now. Let's go.
A give to Henderson, running right. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Go, Rig. Go. 70 Rangers.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at
And
the
he has been
41.
a handful
It's a
to
gain
deal
of
with
6.
throughout this entire
Brings up
contest,
3rd
Mike.
and
And
5.
they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill green. Set. Ready.
Now, Thompson. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, Next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
Ready.
To throw is Thompson. Open man, left side. He's got it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Here's first and 10.
Down. 32. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill.
15 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just one timeout remaining.
Black 40. Hut.
Throwing Thompson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Yellow.
Thompson now to throw. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On third down, they'll go with Achane. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
38. Grilled green. Clawed red. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw him, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the draw, it's Henderson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the jump.
From the 20, here's second down
Check smash.
and 6.
Check smash. Left.
Again, it's Henderson.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hurt. 70. 70 Lions. Let go.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the
And this
play.
is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Patriots
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Go, champ. Go, champ. Here we
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
So a couple of yards shy of midfield. Here's second and 8.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the set.
Second down and 8.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
White. Set.
Thompson to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Patriots take over first and 10 at the 20.